Hello there, YouTube. This is Civils and Bits back at it again on a Tuesday. Tuesdays aren't for Arcanium. What the heck's going on here? Alright, everybody, remain calm. Don't make shit weird. We're going to do Arena. Now, the one advantage that Arena has is that I'm able to keep our current Thorum run running and play Arena instead. Now, the second thing to note is, as I stated in the last video, which was the first video of the beta, Arena is incredibly scuffed right now, like super scuffed. If I don't finish a run, not to say that I 100% blame the fact that it's currently super scuffed, but it's probably due to the fact that it's super scuffed. People are getting progression stalls. Like I stated in the last video, elites are scaling too hard and dealing like double damage. Quite frankly, I think that that's fun. But also like a little bit of pacing and balancing I think could probably use some work. I don't think it's the best representation of the mode, and I didn't want to like make this video because of that reason, like wait until it actually like got produced. But I figured I could at least like show off the mode generally so that you guys might be able to provide some input, some things that I'm not thinking about, and then I can pass that on to the development team, or you can go down to the Discord yourself and discuss it as well. I know that a few of you guys who have been messaging me have said that you really want to see Arena gameplay because you can't really get into the beta because you're on mobile, which makes perfect sense. And I guess we'll just go ahead and randomize our team. Yes, we still random. And I just want to check these just to check for the same bug that I was experiencing in Adventure to see if that's Adventure specific. Chastise is 9. Anomaly is 7. Rumbling Shout is 7. Okay, so we're going to see if those get, like, ruined here too. So, the number one thing to note about Arena is that it is strictly shard bosses. Well, shard bosses, and they've got like some special bosses in there too, but you pretty much fight 6 shard bosses, I believe, and then you fight like a special like end boss that's specific to Arena mode. There's some other mechanics at play here, but it's pretty much essentially just a boss rush mode, and it's meant to be not necessarily, I would say, harder due to the, the current balancing. Obviously, it's both easier and harder than Adventure due to the fact that, well, obviously harder because enemies are dealing like double damage, but it's also easier because, well, currently, like, everything in the shop costs like half as much as it does in Adventure mode, but you're making easily at least double the gold, sometimes triple, if you're able to be aggressive enough. And if you love like being aggressive, like this probably is the mode for you, because I described it as intense. And the reason that is because, again, it's just a pure on boss rush, and you might be thinking like, well, okay, that's a little bit hard to take on bosses like immediately because you're technically at like threat 1. Well, not really, because what they do is they allow you to grab like a bundle per hero, and so you basically just get to start off like ulti plus, except like sometimes you actually get some pretty good pulse here. Like 2 inner spirits and a jolt. I'm not really feeling that. Jolt's divine armor and grounding bulwark. We might be able to use this one. Otherwise, radiance, good shielding, spirit in an area. Actually, no, this is the play right here. This is very good. Go ahead and take that. Mozebus. Which one do you have again? You have double all lock overload. So Recollect is already looking like very good. I'm feeling this here. Arcane Flux loses some value in my opinion due to the fact that we're scaling with spirits, so we actually want to shield for a change. But Otherwise, resilience is obviously like pretty good, except for the fact that enemies are gonna, again, enemies dealing double damage. 2 resilience ain't gonna do shit. So we would prefer to not have to rely on this, even though Focus Beam is pretty good. We got a Void Tear Plus, which is also pretty usable. This would be if we had Evocation. I believe that this would be a very good pick because of the fact that it's consuming Overload, which we are, generally speaking, like, we're going to make it, obviously. You know, like, locked Overload goes into... But we need to get that running. And 1 Recollect I don't think is enough to actually merit that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this. If I'm talking somewhat fast, it's because I'm trying to kind of like make this not take 2 hours. It takes me 2 hours to play an arena run, even though they say that it should take 1 hour. I'm guessing that's because I always overthink things. Because I want to, like, again, winning isn't necessarily important, but I'm not going to, like, just, like, throw shit out there and do random shit. It sometimes seems like that when I'm doing YouTube videos because I'm spending more time thinking about talking and explaining myself that I just like misclick, do stupid shit, or like don't even think about don't math, you know, all that stuff. But we're gonna try and if this video's like an hour and a half, I will be very impressed and it will probably like make it out there today. But Juggernaut Strike is very good because we've got the sustain. Templar Rush also very good. Wild Swing is incredible damage. I actually really like that. Ward is incredible. Just Ward. And the thing is here is that we've got a neutral card here for Ward. We can go ahead and send this over to Mozebus even. And that might actually be something that we want to do. Rush, if we have Resilience, Provoke, Taunt, Backlash. The one thing that I'm looking at here is that besides the fact that Celeste has Shock, we really don't have any damage here, so we might actually have to get back, like, pigeoned into a Backlash build. Otherwise, Crush isn't going to happen. Trick Shot, it's something. I'm going to take this, though. It's going to be a little bit rough not having any damage early on. We're gonna go ahead and take those. Do I actually care about arcane missiles? I'm pretty sure that we want this to be ulti plus. Okay, this is actually correct, which is interesting because in my adventure run that was not. So there's something happening there that did that. I'll have to look into that for a bug report to help them complete that. Anyways, we want to triple overload because that means that all we need is a recollect or another storm, or even a runic shell, and all of a sudden we get 3 more AP the next turn, as long as we're able to pop it, and that's all good. It's pretty good. Galvanize, I don't really feel right now, but if this ever gets upgraded, that's a very good pick. I don't think that you are going to, yeah, I don't really care for another 2 resilience. We're pretty much using this to taunt in an area. We've got the ward here, just give me this stuff, and we'll just not worry about that. Celeste. This is all good stuff. Take absolutely all of that. Maybe she wants the ward? I don't know. Anyways. Spiritual Halo is just good at helping everybody block a little bit more. 2 Spirit isn't really going to make that big of a difference, but hey, it adds up. I'm perfectly fine with it, especially when it applies to her shielding other people. And especially applying twice here. Does this upgrade to thrice? It does not. That's actually a pretty shitty upgrade. Anyways, just something to note. This also gets doubled if I have no shield. So if I have a spirit, that helps out there. And yeah, I guess this is because we're going to be okay. Let's go ahead and do this. So you have an option between a corrupted hero, which has all their own mechanics, all this stuff here. So I have like a general idea of what they do, but not really. He has a Goblin Looter with him and a Dark Ranger. Another thing to note is that in Arena, enemies are completely random. So this could have been an Anador easy enemy and then a Scorched Land normal enemy. Here we actually got 2 normals, which is quite weird that it's like that. But I would assume, and what this thing here means, is that if you kill this enemy, you will get more gold. So, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that killing a Dark Ranger here is going to net me more gold than over here. Otherwise, the middle here, this is a shard boss, right? So, as long as we're in easy territory, which if we back up, these are easy, and then normal, and then hard, we're going to be fighting a respective random elite or shard boss from those areas. So if this was, I can't think of it, the spider that poisons you when you hit it, it would 100% be the spider that poisons you when you hit it. And the other thing to note is that shard bosses do not gain scaling due to threat normally. I actually don't know how that works here. I might have to ask Josh about that. This is a lot of explanation when I said that I wanted to try to get this done in an hour and a half, but I'm honestly looking here and I'm not too concerned. The only thing is that if you don't have shield break or pierce, then Shinzo is going to last forever due to his gain 2 shield for every 10 missing health that he has, or 10%. So if you don't like absolutely like one-shot him near the end, he's all of a sudden going to have like 18 shield, and this team probably could punch through that, but I would just rather not deal with it. So we're going to go ahead and take Pack Fenrir here. And let's go ahead. Get you here so that you can taunt. Of course, he's going to deal like a ton of damage here, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. So like right now, enemies aren't scaling, but what happens is each like leg that we go up, they're going to start scaling some more, allegedly, unless they like hotfix that after I reported it or something. Go ahead and just do some stuff. You might also notice that even on... Actually, I'd have to check that, how much health would these guys have on Apex. They have Apex-ish, like, health. Their damage is normal, though. They're just elites, so they deal more damage than their regular counterparts. But otherwise... What am I trying to say? Oh, they're not full Apex, right? Because they don't have resistances, or they shouldn't have resistances. As well as, right now, they don't have any damage scaling either. So, it doesn't necessarily start as hard as Apex, but they also certainly are not screwing around, right? Go ahead and take that. We're getting weakened. That's actually quite not good, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. There we go. I'm fine with this. Be able to pop? No. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and use all this though. Wait, do we have? We do not have shock, so it does not matter. Okay. Give me that. Perfectly fine bullying this man because of the fact that they give us gold. We want to be careful about dropping them below 50% because of Feral Instinct X. I'm almost fine with this. Actually, is the infinite feedback loop still here? It's a good question. Anyways, we're going to taunt so that we just don't care about it anyways. Okay, we got the shock. That's fine. Go ahead and go for the AoE damage. That's just how I feel about that. Let's go ahead and put that. It's fine by me. Start that shit up. Alright. Chastise. It's so good. Oh, actually, let's get Shinzo over here. He actually needs it. We can afford to do this. Probably should have double hit while I was over there, but let's go ahead and chastise. Huge heals. Ah, Celeste. What we're gonna do is actually just be cheeky. Head back. Punch. Here. I just pop this man. I'll take 2 damage easy. Not a problem to me. Okay. But yeah, the early game here, assuming that Arena is still scaling like I think it scales, early game, you want to make sure that you're farming these side minions, because if you just face race the boss, it'll end. But this is gold that you're going to need later, so you need to make sure that you're also killing them as well. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. You are going to be sorry. I really don't care to be doing that. My ward back. Good stuff. Best stuff. I'm not going to use that there. And this is primarily why. Okay. Just... Actually, you know what? We're going to blow you up. Since you're shielding, might as well get this damage in now because we're not going to be able to do it later. Shield that. More ward, if you insist. Oh, man. Now, hold up. I have ward, so I'm supposed to increase the shielding received by 50%. But yet this isn't telling me that it's going to do that. Is ward even working? 7? 11. So what would that be? 5 plus 50% be like 8 plus 2. Okay, so this is actually 50% more. Woo! Oh, baby. That's good. You guys don't know. Alright. Let's just... Trying to do big damage here. Don't need to do that. Gonna ult next turn anyways. Now we want to do this. Let's actually get that shock out there because it's free damage. Bap. Bap. We need a shield crash. Look at this man. Doing an original build bits or just shield crash again? It's shield crash again. Good stuff. That was very clean. I mean, with this, we're basically a brick. Oh my god. No. No. And as you probably noticed there, that we were getting rewards from each of the individual biomes as well. Also to note is that Arena does not give you biome completion, therefore it will not unlock artifacts, but it does give you character XP, a lot of it, because you're boss rushing, so it's very good for... You just unlocked a character, you want all the toys, right, and you kind of want to try them out, right, since it also sort of like boosts you straight away. Take them into Arena, like grind them out, find out what works, what doesn't. It's a very good thing for just iterating on your process, right? I'm trying to think of who actually wants cloth shoulders here. It legitimately might be Shinzo. Doesn't matter. We can put it on her for now, since she also has Chastise. But, Moonray, gain extra faith. That's pretty damn good. Divine Armor, Runic Power. And so when you get to a card reward, you're getting a bundle as well. And you have to choose between each of your characters at this point. I think you're one card under? No, you're not one card under. You're one card under. Breakable Will? Did they change that? Remove all minor and major debuffs from you. What? Used if you're stunned? Yo! That was such a good buff. Then 1 resilience? Who cares? What do you upgrade to? 3? Holy lord. Yo, whoever suggested this, good job. Destroy all shields, pretty good. I'm honestly looking at these here. Another divine armor, it's AoE shielding. That's about all that's good for, although we do have access to Claw Shoulders now, so we can have 3 Spirit almost at any time. Of course, having 3 Spirit means that we played 3 cards and then suddenly we're able to play a 2-cost divine armor. Highly unlikely. However, it's still quite a bit, especially if she has her aura popping off. Runic Power, maybe she'll use it. And then Moonray is also very good. I'm actually liking this more now. Because if she's able to shield Shinzo, then Shinzo later can be our source of damage. And so hopefully that'll work out. Okay, so also another thing that happens after each battle is you pretty much get to choose your own difficulty from a series of modifiers. Mutations are, of course, the things that you put onto bosses. Long ago, before I started coming back in playing, these would just randomly appear on elites, and they'd be terrible. We're talking about things like Strong Stench, which is the 2 backlash, things like Mimic, which steals or copies all of your buffs, Fixate, always attack the person with the least amount of health. All of those nasty things, right? And so you can have those randomly appear. Now, they already have a chance to appear on every elite, but this is going to make that more apparent. Hazards, like, you know, all enemies and allies get random shocks, all enemies and allies just take random damage due to lava pit, all enemies and allies dispel. All of those things are here. And then, of course, supers and elites and bosses apply more minor debuffs, which is actually quite interesting. If we have access to cleanse, obviously we don't care about this. However, we have to make a decision here. And due to my understanding of how the scaling of the game works, due to my talks with Josh when I was in PTR, you almost gotta go hard. And so, Rampant Mutations is the most money that you can get for killing a mutant enemy. I think you actually just get gold just for winning. You don't even have to kill them. Also, hazards will give you money. So these things that have global effects or like very powerful effects, these are the things that we're looking for because they give us cash. So we're going to go for Rampant Mutations. And every shop thereafter, we get access to the Quartermaster. And what we got here is we can grab a perk, which is basically like stuff that you would get from quests. Select one new ability for a hero of your choice. Again, pretty much just a quest reward. Select a new artifact. And then you also have Fate, which is sort of like a min-max. Or a, God, what is it called in Hades? It's called like the Trials of Chaos, I believe. Where they'll give you a benefit, but you're going to take a negative while you're at it. So this one here is going to be super elites and bosses gain 25% more health, give a little bit of extra health scaling onto them. Obviously, that makes things a little bit harder, but 250 gold. This can also be all sorts of nasty things. There's a new system in this called injuries. If any of your people are knocked out, you can't just full on Zerg, because when they're knocked out, they will gain what's called an injury, which is like a permanent, like pretty nasty effect, like always have 1 less AP, anytime you play a card lose 2 health, Anytime you move lanes, lose 2 health, draw 1 less card every turn. You really don't want those. But thankfully, this isn't actually offering that. And I will gladly fight harder enemies for that. And while we're at it, we're going to take a new ability of our choice for Shinzo, because we need to deal damage, and none of this shit is damage. Well, anyways, this is still pretty good. We have Protect the Weak here. Shinzo gets quite a bit of resilience. Unfortunately, the problem is that this is a 3 cost, and so that's pretty much not really gonna happen. Toughen Up could happen if we had another source of resilience. We could really make something out of this, but really not feeling Toughen Up. That's not really good for us. Also notice we got purples now, so again, like I said, the game's more intense, not necessarily hard. Absorb 50% of all damage dealt to adjacent here. Like, this is obviously very good, and if we can just, like, shield him and have, like, good enough AoE healing elsewhere, Juggernaut R is going to take care of us, so I think that that's pretty much what we do. Because when enemies start dealing, like, you know, double damage, him being able to just, like, cut out a large portion of the damage is going to be very helpful. You have a 20 heal here, and each time you use this, I believe it goes up by 200. So you don't really want to use this early if you can avoid it. Let's give me an artifact. 1 resilience whenever you change lanes. 2 weak whenever you apply again, like, weak resilience right now with elites dealing double damage is absolutely shit, so we don't want to do any of that stuff. I like the ability to have healing available, especially on Mozebus, because theoretically we've got Shinzo in the middle lane, and then we got Celeste over here at the left lane. If Shinzo goes Juggernaut Aura, he's going to take 50% of the damage that's incoming, so he's going to take a lot of damage. She won't really be able to reach Mozebus over in the right lane. So grabbing this for Mozebus so that he can kind of like spot heal himself seems great. And then, of course, you've got the healer like right next to Shinzo. So, as you may notice here, we're also in a shop that has everything. Well, it looks like everything at least. You can get items out of here. You've got, obviously, this is an artifact, Tamari Turban, which was buffed because it reduces the cost of your enchant and echo cards by 1. Enchant is pretty freaking good. And we're going to take that. Also, you have a reroll here, but just keep in mind that that applies for the entire run. They mentioned that they were going to possibly add a lock to here, kind of like in, what's it called? I can't think of it right now. But being able to lock and be like, oh yeah, I can't afford this, but like give it to me later. Or keep it there for later. Corrupted Angorn is easy. This is a mutation. Bonus gold. You love to see it. Scarlow's Tamer, though, is actually... Hold up. Okay. I gotta make a note that this does not show all of his attacks. I actually think that that's doable. The Tentacle Grab upon hitting a target, we actually don't plan on doing any of that. Give me Juggernaut Aura. Give him Tamari Turban. That basically just re-upgraded our Juggernaut Aura. It's going to be down to 2. If we do get this upgraded, it's going to cost 1. Holy lord, that's good. So I think that this is actually pretty good. Corrupted Angorn is pretty free. The one thing that is a little annoying is not really the regen, because generally speaking, hopefully you're doing more than 5 damage each turn. It is the cleanse in an area. That's annoying. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. And now, just because this mutation is here, we get the bonus gold regardless of whether or not we kill him. So if we were to face race Angorn, we'd get paid. We would get paid. God, that's good. Go ahead and install that now. Fortunately, it's gonna take a bit of damage, but honestly, we have Chastise. I'm not really concerned. Let's just Spiritual Halo, get that out there, and then actually... No, Celeste doesn't do any damage. We'll do this. I was debating whether or not I wanted to pull that week off. Actually, Surrogate also gives himself regen, so this is going to be pretty annoying. Why did we put Runic Power in here? Why are we bad? Oh my good lord. I mean... we'll use it. Pops us out of, like, the little shitty zone. Prefer to not have Moze take a ton of damage, though. Although, I guess, theoretically speaking, it would have been better for him to just block himself. I have to get used to the fact that you're going to have Juggernaut Aura, like, pretty much all the time. Go ahead, do that. Yeah, it would have been better for us to do it this way. Well, I guess that's why they call it the Blues. Now we're at an impasse. Actually pretty good right there. We'll just keep that. Kind of a weird situation here. Just gonna keep shifting. Chastise out. Let's actually work on you. A little weird, I know. Kabooch. Actually, I wonder... Oh, we don't have Juggernaut Aura active right now, actually. You are going to take 2. That's quite unfortunate, but again, you can spot heal with Dusty Witch Cap. I'm not really concerned about that. We're fine sticking where we're at. Unfortunately, Mozebus isn't able to do much about himself, but... it happens. It's actually quite perfect. Too bad that this doesn't really much of anything. Starting to think that this is not going to get done in 1.5 hours. I think I've done most of the like overall explaining for Arena though, so that it still might get done. No, the jug. This is fine. Oh god, Angorn's just healing. Okay, Angorn. We don't really do enough damage to actually fight Angorn in his ultimate. Really quite annoying, but what are you gonna do? Actually, I should play more cards before I do that, even though it's not really efficient as far as... There we go. Because this guy, he's just out of control. He's got 14 regen. And we pulled 2 divine armors. Oh man. If we don't end up killing this guy, I'm gonna feel just fine. Again, it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna get paid regardless. But just, you know, some cash, right? Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. Celeste, never stop being you, alright? I wonder if I can get him low enough to actually see this. Because you have ward now. If she places ward on you, you should get 50%. There it is. You're now the lowest health ally. So we should be placing 10? 50. Oh my god. Once we get this together, this is going to be a crazy combo. Also, what the hell is this? You mind explaining yourself, Shinzo? Explain yourself? We're at the point where we're never going to activate his ultimate again due to the fact that we have too much. Oh well. Like this is actually better movement for us. This damage I don't care about because we're perfectly fine. Bishops. Shinzo's having a time. Yeah, I don't think this guy's happening. We're gonna shift over here. He's literally... Actually, they heal you. You do play those. Boosh. All you needed? Oh my god. Shield crash, please. Yeah, that poison is getting a little bit concerning. Shinzo's next turn is going to be shit. What did I tell you? Kind of our primary damage dealer. I would have played that first, we would have taken no damage, but that's not too big a deal. Okay. Next turn, I'm hoping we have the damage. Not have the damage. At least whenever we get those, they do give us resilience. Like a little nice thing that happens. Don't want to use that. Get scuffed. Yeah. If I wasn't weakened, you'd be dead right now. Okay, you'll be dead, like, right now. Probably should have healed you a little bit, but we're looking great. It just took forever. Power affects your cards twice. That's looking very good on... Actually, they're all pretty good. I remember playing bracers on... like, even Shinzo would be pretty good. Obviously we have access to runic power. We don't want it, but we could put it on Celeste, simply because we might have power whenever we hit Chastise, and this would double the damage. All shock you trigger deals critical damage, also seems pretty good on, well, up to 5 hits per turn. It would still be good on Moze, simply because all we gotta do is get one, like, jolt out, or whatever it's called, and then he uses one missile barrage and almost hits this, and he deals double the damage. I'm thinking we need to start pivoting into some damage, and so that's why I'm looking at that one. We do not need more shield. Stop. Void Tear might be what we're looking for, simply because it's a chunky damage card, but... Dude, these are shitty. Give me gold. I'll just buy them from the shop. Okay, who needs this the most? Celeste really doesn't. If Mozebus had anything, I'd want to grab a draw on him, because then we can get through our deck faster, get more recollects. Shinzo, maybe because he could use more AP, so that he could play more cards and be more defendable. He's got a very high cost deck right now. But we're going to go ahead and give Moze the energy and just prey on him. So after the third battle, go ahead and get a loot cage, which is pretty much like your shard battles, where it's going to restore 20 health. And we got scuffed and we got a normal one here. But it'll give you an item, an heirloom, all that other stuff. Now, oh baby, Priestess Tunic could really ramp up, but I'm more interested in the Astral Staff, because we just picked up the ability for Moze to crit on shocked enemies, so why not just put more shock on enemies. Now we don't need our shock cards to deal shock, we can just go ahead and use any card that hits something, and it'll work. This is... what the hell is this? What the hell is this? These are terrible. I think I got the balanced box. Anyways, if we are looking at these, Shinzo's currently actually dealing quite a lot of hits, so he might want combat staff. Otherwise, with Chime, healing is not something that we are concerned about. We don't really combo, so Spine Blade, even though it's pretty freaking good, is I'm not really feeling it. But I believe 1 might on Moze is definitely better than 60 gold in this case. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Deflection. Excuse me? This change? Take a look at that. Essence Blast. Damage and area periphery on you. Also looking pretty good. Deal 8 damage and taunt in an area. Gain 5 backlash. That's... I'll be fucking honest with you. In this setup... I'm kind of feeling that. I really wish that you gave... Maybe Essence Blast is the honest answer, due to the fact that, well, I mean, you go up to 7, so then if you are up at 7s, dealing 21 in an area, that's quite significant. That is quite significant, especially when we gave Super Elites and Bosses extra health. But, my only concern here is that if Elites are scaling, and we taunt everything, that's going to be a lot of freaking damage. His upgrades to be pretty much... Like, it's not really the same, but it's pretty close to Essence Blast already. I'm not sure if taunting in an area is very good for our strategy, though. We'll go with Essence Blast. We'll definitely put that on him. We'll have to figure out how we're going to fit that. Oh, and it gave us some... you also may have noticed that you level up every 3 levels. So let's go ahead and give Shinzo that AP that he wants. Enemies gain color resistance all day, every day. Willing to play this game on Apex. I don't think that we want negative cost on you. Again, it's kind of spookums. This goes up to 4. That's relatively good. What do we not want? Rid of a Sacred Bulwark, maybe? You really need the shield is the thing. Maybe what we do is we get rid of a Seismic Strike. Or Headbutt. I just like the ability to taunt. Dash could be important. Weird, I think it's a Seismic Strike. Okay, let's also fix the last fine armors together because I'll have a conniption otherwise. I do want Moonray, and we can get rid of smites to do it. Oh, baby. And now... Don't. Guys, what was Chastise? Doing it again. Oh, no. Chastise is supposed to be 8, but it's saying that Chastise plus is 9. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Alright, that's scary. Transmute one artifact to one of a higher quality. I think we want everything. Maybe combat staff, that's about it. But even it's doing something. Draw one less card at the start of each turn on Mozebus. Not worth a new artifact in my opinion. Quartermaster, what do you got? We don't combo. Stop. I don't even care about this. Reroll me. 4 damage, 2 shock. I'm about that. 1 immune whenever you play your ultimate. It's somewhat good. Mossy Earthshaker also like very good, but it's taunted in an area which we don't want in this specific situation. Actually, did they give you an effect? Holy shit, man. Who gleamed up? Holy lord. Good for you. We'll take Jolt. Jolt's good. We'll gladly... I will gladly get rid of a smite for that. Actually, maybe we get rid of our light flashes. Or smites. Interesting. Anyways. Corrupted Misty, what do? Applies 1 shock upon getting hit. That is a problem. Because then she's going to multi-strike 5. I don't think that we can take her. I really don't like you either. Probably how it's going to have to be, though. I really don't want to deal with being shocked, though. I really hate Dark Rangers, though. Fight. And of course we have a Hex Potion. Gonna be a bit spiced, but there really isn't much we can do about it. We'll just eat it. That's not too bad. I mean, we are wounded, of course, so that of course doesn't care much to Mozebus because he's just going to full heal anyways. Or 1 can't be reduced down to 0, so still gains 1. That Juggernaut aura going is going to be very spiced, but it's going to be good. If he taunts, he's going to deal a lot of damage to everybody. That they're going to take half of it. Actually, is it calculating? Oh, no, that's going through her shield, so she's actually relatively fine. Because you should Juggernaut Aura that. It did not. I've been swindled. Oh, Celeste dealt. I understand. So that... Wait, that's how it does... That's how Juggernaut Aura works? That's not abusable. Anyways. Okay. That's really interesting. Tell me more, tell me more. Actually, 21 in an area versus actually being able to shield. No, Celeste has you. You're fine. Look at that. That's teamwork. Let's get some out there. Watch that. Let's heal the man. Not the most that we could possibly heal, especially because he's wounded, but it's healed. This is only counting direct damage. I don't think that's intentional. God, that shock crit is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, we're at an hour. I don't think we're going to finish this one. It might have to be finished up on Thursday, which is quite... Unless we get bombed somehow? Like, what the hell? We're fine, don't worry. I, miscounted as usual. We're still fine, don't worry. Oh, he still has Juggernaut going. That's dangerous. Okay, we're going to play 4 cards. This is going to get Spirit plus Ward, so it's going to heal or give 9. We are okay. Hmm. Woo. Woo. That's a lot of damage. I wonder. I'm calculating. Yeah, Juggernaut R is more ridiculous than I thought it was. Actually, can we just blow you up? Because she's blinded, she's not going to be able to heal. So I'm not even sure that we care to. Could do this, then not do anything else. Bits, you're an idiot. We're fine though, honestly. Yeah, I guess we'll just stall. Get ward, please. That got a bit rocky. Hello? 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 Otherwise, collapse, maybe, reverberation, eh? Because reverberation is kind of almost a better mirror images. It gives us a payout for all of his honkin' overload that he's gonna have. Collapse is just AoE damage. He gets +1 at the end of it. So, okay, how much purple cards do you have? Not necessarily a lot. If we got rid of the arcane missiles, maybe, but then he definitely needs some AP in order to actually use everything. Force of Nature, again, we're not necessarily thinking about that. Hunker Down is quite significant. And Arcane Check, did you really just... Oh, I guess they are literally just giving us legendaries now. Okay. Echo Interrupt is pretty good. He has taken this just for Hunker Down, but this is going to give us the most power overall. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take that and figure out how to fit that in there. You now need that. Hazards have a chance to appear. Let's go ahead and grab that. Quartermaster. Feels weird doing this. Actually, we can give 20 to a hero of our choice. Is that going to be enough? 150 for another 25 color resistance? Maybe. What we got in here? Tome of Clarity, draw another card. That's pretty damn good for Moze. Spellweaver's Gauntlets is also here. Do we want to win? How do we want to win? How do we win? Multiple mirror images? Keck. Oh, we didn't even put Jolt in here? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Need all these holy armors, kind of. I'd really like to trim this down. Maybe Divine Armor doesn't really do very well because of the fact that we're not really looking to be in the middle lane, but it also shields her, which is quite significant. Maybe we don't need that many. Moonray... Honestly, I don't think we need it. How many blue cards are we honestly going to have in our hand? Couple. Yeah, no, we're just going to take Healing Salve. Because when she gets Spirit, she's just going to be able to multi-strike 3, restore 6 plus. So that's 18 health on top of Shinzo, who has access to ward, so he's actually going to gain like 27 health, and that's another significant chunk to keep him alive because he's our tanking strategy. Does Shinzo actually want to abuse? Can you abuse Weaver's Gloves? No, not really. One poison whenever an enemy hits you, though, might be significant. What do you have? Nothing. You could honestly do that. Take Thornguard, Tome of Clarity for Moze. Pretty good to me. Actually, wait, Jakir didn't used to have an effect. Now you pulse deal 6 damage forward. That's actually pretty good. Good for you, man. Make minions a little bit more interesting. Thornguard. You're gonna have Tome of Clarity, except you have too much shit. Then we definitely want Electric Orb out there. Combat Staff go? Probably goes. Tome of Clarity is going to give us much more reliability. We want that. Go ahead, heal Shinzo. That should hopefully be enough. Corrupted Brag, what do you do? Reduce the cost of allies' ultimate abilities by 1 Fury. Oh my god, that could be crazy. Because this should be the reduced... No, this won't be the reduced cost. So pretty much Rag puts us into Apex. And this guy's going to ult every 3 turns. This guy's going to ult... Holy shit. That's crazy. Do we care? Care. Gain cleanse and toughness. Hella damage. Hella damage. Damage or DOTs? We gave you health. Why are you fire? Brag, what the fuck, man? What happened to you? You changed. Are you cleansing? No, you're not. Guess what? Oh, this is like really freaking good. She's gonna heal herself, so we're gonna go do this. That. Gonna get a bit rough. Now... Dance? I need to know. You're getting multi-struck. Hold up, are you sending like 100% of the damage? That's not right. Should not be dealing... It was saying that it was dealing 0 though. If he was dealing 5, he'd be dead. Huh. Gotta get that taken a look at. Of course, healing cell is here. We gotta use it. If it's gonna scuff our whole kibosh here. Give me that. Upon being damaged. That's safe. Except I just, you know, screwed Mozebus over. Wait, so did we... Okay, we don't backlash our own allies, so maybe a bunch of hit things don't happen? That's interesting. Not gonna not Essence Blast. Actually, that's interesting. The damage isn't scaling. They should be doing like double damage by now. So then I wonder what actually caused them to deal more damage. I have an idea, but obviously I would want to test that first. Probably should have taunted him. I was afraid he'd lose on my backslash. We're relatively fine though. We'll just this. Then head back into our little hidey hole. Might have to actually end up taking a heal on this one. Yes, we can. That's pretty good. Boop. We don't burn. That's unfortunate. To get some critical would be pretty good. Gain 1 power whenever you trigger combo. We don't combo. Stormcast Pendant. On Chastise, maybe? Hit this? Yeah, you can. Chastise 8. It's 7. Every 6? Easily be able to do that every other turn? Important. Greater heal. I don't think that this is as good as the salve. That's a lot of damage. That's unnecessary. Back. Enchant, gain 3 shield per locked overload on you at the end of each turn. That's actually good. Shinzo would dual wield. Could actually get quite a bit of shit done. Got other people who are blue, so he'd be able to draw into it. Then into trample. Feedback would pretty much solve Moses' defense. This would give damage on Celeste, which isn't necessarily what we're looking for, but she does have access to power for some reason. So honestly. These are all pretty damn good. Iron Bulwark. I kind of like due to the fact that it's like we know it's part of an engine that we already just drew into that is capable of, you know, winning the end game. Magic Mantle's very good because, you know, it just defends Mose. Otherwise, he's good at gaining defense, but for the most part, it's Juggernaut Aura is his defense because of the fact that Celeste can't really get to him. Otherwise, we could go into Backlash at this point, but really we're still kind of like a shock team here. So I like Iron Bulwark because it's obvious that Shinzo's not quite getting enough defense in there. So weird. We don't echo cards, which Echoing Tome, again, this is a buff. This used to be 1 in the previous version. So we don't do anything with that, so it's not really that good for us. Increase burn, hex, and poison that you apply by 1. This would include Shinzo's Thorn Guard, so it would actually give quite a bit. He's now taunting enemies, like, occasionally, and so it's gonna, like, give a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Venomancer's Wand would give much more... give much more poison, theoretically speaking, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the Wizard Hood, simply because it's currently working with what we got. Arcane Torrent is a payout, and so is Holy Wrath. So we pretty much got to decide who's the star player here. I'm thinking that it's Moze, just saying. We also have Shock, so obviously, you know, we use just a little bit of Overload, and this all of a sudden multi-strike 5s and does a crap ton of damage. I definitely think that it's this here. Very weird that this is a single card, but everything else is like a triple card. Having an AP would allow you to actually like get access to stuff. Perk costs increased by 25%. I'm not sure that we even really care about that. Or do we not care about inflation here due to the fact that, well, we pretty much bought everything that we want. That we can do that. I think that that's actually relatively safe due to the fact that the costs are already pretty short to begin with, or pretty low to begin with. Gain 3 essence for our team, that's huge. I like that much more than any of this other stuff. Cards gain execute? Excuse me? Actually, Holy Chalice could be pretty good too. We spend 200 though, just to replace Wizard Hood? Maybe. If we are taunting now, because we have the ability to spot heal ourselves with Ward, with the Iron Bulwark, Holy Chalice might be the move, due to the fact that, wait, since this is after end of turn, does that mean that that hits Holy Bulwark? That's really interesting. Holy shit. We check that out. We 100% check that out. Dreadful Executioner is good, we're taking it. Unfortunately, that means that we don't get this unless... no. Okay. Moze needs all this. You can get rid of Wizard Hood to put on Holy Chalice, because we want to do some science. I'd almost say maybe we don't need the Tamari Bourbon. Saving us 1 AP. You have like what? You're up to 5 AP now, right? Oh, only 1. Huh. Anyways. I think that this is worth more than Scarlet Chakram. I would love to have both, but I would rather have this. This is a lot of gold. 1 backlash. Wait, backlash? That's new. Is that only for this? You can only take direct damage of a certain amount, but a lot of damage. This is honestly a lot of damage. Plus we got Fixate here. Otherwise, Corrupted Leon's just annoying. When immune to all enemies at the start of the turn. Otherwise, it's not really that bad, but that money though. We're gonna put it all on that money. See how good we actually are, huh? Did it just say that my run timer is... It jumped forward like an hour? I'm looking at my video timer and it says 1 minute 20 seconds. Oh, you know... Time doesn't work the same here. You know that, Barbara. God damn. Okay, let's start this shit, huh? Really wish that we had a taunt right now. Because there's a lot of damage coming out. And of course you have green resistance, so you're going to just multi-strike and pretty much no damage to you. I don't like it. Don't do that. Gonna protect you with some weak. Take that. And I guess build yourself. And I guess what I'm gonna do here is Jug Aura. That we're really gonna do. Swap. This is gonna hurt. Oh, we can't shield. I'm an idiot again. Actually, wait. Thought you didn't take... Oh, clearly you do. Weird. It's strange, perhaps, but who am I to judge? Excuse me? Oh, because you do too little. And you're going to resist. Oh, this actually sucks. And we're wounded. It super sucks. Yeah, we're face racing this guy, if you haven't noticed. And... we can eat this. We're actually going to anyways. So let's not... Actually, wait, you changed? You don't deal Hex anymore? You just deal 2 damage upon taking 5 direct damage or less? This is actually a pretty nasty combo then. He takes no damage 10 or less. You deal, you know, 2 damage back if it's 5 or less. Did you change? No, only big hits. We're about to hit you with, admittedly. Okay. Like, you should be taking damage, though. Excuse me? Excuse me? Equal to 10 or less? You're red. How? You dealt 12 damage. Illegal gameplay. Stuff. Are you taking damage from something that doesn't exist? Glad to know you don't change Arcanium. Okay, now we got the Spirit Board. It's good stuff. Oh, this is actually huge. Unfortunately, have shields, so we're not going to pop off there, but it's still, like, quite a bit. Let's get bopped. Get bopped. Heal ourselves, actually? Woo! We have Jug Aura. Let's... Ooh, Dispel, though. Dispel, though. Sorry, you're getting bopped. Oofta. Executed. Brilliant. Gonna do this. Really even care to attack you if you don't? Go ahead, do this. Moses is really the only one in danger. I don't actually know if we're going to have to heal after this. Let's get that going. That going. See if we can't get some big power heal on him or something. Require you to move here, do all that. We're dead. We're not dead. Did we not... We're no longer critting? Electric orb stopped? Okay. Good to know, game. Thank you for playing. You even beat half of DOTs. Oh. Wrong. Don't talk about that one. You didn't see that from me. It's only gonna do 1 damage. Jesus Christ. Are we even gonna be able to kill you? Surely. Surely you can't be serious. Okay, here we go. Good stuff. You're wounded, though. Of course you are. Have you ever tried unwounding yourself? Arcanium, please. Okay. None of that's important. We'll just execute him accidentally when I wanted to AoE heal everybody. Raise hours of glass sounds pretty fucking good. Actually, you know what? We forgot to give Mozebus the Arcane Mizzle Blizzle. That's unfortunate. I think out of all these Reyes Hourglass is pretty freaking strong. Arcane Barrage could be used. Could actually be used by Moz. Counterspell Interrupt, maybe. Brace gives Spirit now? Not really usable unless you have 4 AP, but that's a pretty good like combo with a block card. Oath of Protection, I think we take this just for that. Boomerang Toss is also pretty good. Remember when I said that we weren't taking Echo? Oh wait, no, he has the Turban. Oh my good lord, that's great value. Yeah, we're taking this. Eviction though, could be pretty good if we end up getting caught having to shield everybody, which we're kind of doing. And then of course Arcane Barrage is like good. Don't know what else to say there. All right. I honestly think. Excuse me, you lost your draw. I know Tome of Clarity does this, but come on, man. Come on, man. Actually, wait, yeah, because we have Storm. We have Stormcast Pendant, so our cost went up. Oh, freaking weird. Anyways, I think that Shinzo needs another card now. Honestly, late prices again. Okay, I'm going to have to reset the game in order to get rid of these bugs. So we are going to go ahead and do that. I hope you weren't holding your breath like I was. Well, actually, it probably won't be very long for you guys. Anyway, yeah, time just keeps on ticking, ticking into the future. Damn. And also, 1991, great year. Um, 3 essence for a team level for 1 less AP. Actually, that would almost be good. 1 ability for your team. I do want 1 ability upgrade. And because I am a cheeky git, ooh, we actually have a ton of stuff that we haven't been putting on people. I want Juggernaut Aura to be almost free. Thank you. Quartermaster, is there even anything here? Vampire. Okay. Your Acceptor's pretty good. That's much better than what Moz already has. We'll go ahead and we'll take that. Otherwise, just heal my team. Do we really care about another card? No? No, not really. Out of here? Okay. So, Shinzo wants Boomerang Toss. He wants Dual Wield. And he wants Oath of Protection. The problem is, he's got too much shit. Oath of Protection is better than Soak Your Bulwark. Don't at me. Do we actually want him to be this large? Not really. He's our tank. Just get rid of these seismic strikes. It's a lot of damage. Don't need him to do that though. Like, he's got damage in Essence Blasts, and even that, really, we probably shouldn't even have in there. Could do Toughen Up instead. No, we don't do Toughen Up instead. Mirror Images? How much? Hold up. Shinzo with Mirror Images. Dominantly blue. It's currently drawing 4. It retains. I like that. I really do. I also like Brace on him, for that matter. I think Brace is better than Sacred Bulwark. Yeah. The frick? Then let's take out Essence Blast and put in Mirror Images. Him, like, trying to deal damage was cute. We might put Trample in there, honestly, if we end up, conceivably having, like, too much, stuff going on. By too much stuff, I, of course, mean Resilience. I'm willing to drop an Arcane Missile for Arcane Torrent. We barely play in Arcane Missiles anyways until we get, like, popped off, and if that's the case, I would much rather it be an Arcane Torrent. We really don't need to take its Arcane Anomaly and reduce its cost, because as soon as we use it, we don't ever run out of shit to play. Oh, maybe this is going to be a 2-hour video, goddamn. You're really going to make me find my boy Lazar? Josh, how could you? Did we just gain money? YouTube. I'm not crazy, right? Gain money. YouTube, please. Can we even roll for anything? Suppose we could drop Electric Orb. You get something that's not Tome of Clarity, actually, so that it stops scuffing us. And something that's not Stormcast Pendant. We could easily roll into something. Another one. Attunement? Would you stop balling me? Alright, we're out of here. You're out of here. And I suppose just to prove a point, get that out of my thing, get rid of that. Actually, it does allow us to put on Vampiric Scepter as well. Then you, take damage, just get shielded. Or can we actually put that on? Stoneguard's not doing anything, actually. No, this protects you. We'll do this. Then you can have, like, this or something. Stoneguard was cute while it lasted. What the heck do you got here? 2 to 4 damage to all heroes and enemies at the end of each turn. We've got Juggernaut Aura and Resilience. Like, this is literally nothing. The fire is a little bit concerning, but apparently we can soak that too. Lazar is honestly pretty fucking annoying, but we should be fine. We should honestly be fine. This enemy here, annoying. We'll take this. Lazar, how could you? You were the chosen one. You're supposed to bring balance to Arcanium. I loved you like a brother. Boop. Boop. Wait, why are you here? You've mucked up everything. Oh, hold up. No, we do this. So let's Business as usual then. Love it. Then this is blue. Oh my good lord. Oh, we've got too many. That. Oh my god, what? No fun. Why? We don't actually have to taunt, because we're going to taunt. So what we could do is do this. And now you're critting again. What the frick? Game bliss. Protect this man. Even though I'm pretty sure Juggernaut are. Did that just heal for 20? I mean, it makes sense. God damn. Get that rolling. Let's just... Actually, we can kill you. Kill you. We don't need the healing salve even. But it's probably the best use of our AP, so we'll do it. Overheal and Arcanium 1. Excuse me? Omae wa mo shinderu. Got here. Burn me, please. Because apparently Shinzo's a little freak. Excuse me, my boomerang did not echo. Just another black echo on my head. Colors, but it's dead. Oh my good lord, look at this hand. Action. You're not even gonna friggin' do anything. Don't even try and spook me. Oh, let's do this. Then that. Looks good. Okay, you're gonna do something. Whatever. Don't spook me. I don't know what could kill this team. The only thing that could have killed this team was if this elite was dealing double damage. Like, legitimately. You do seem to be taking too much damage, though. Like, you shouldn't have taken that much. Or are you dealing... 36? Looks good. Broke the shields. Oh, you know what? Lazar had Dispel. Got rid of the... Okay, that makes perfect sense. I am no longer curious and or salty. Still gonna be like this. All we've frickin' been through. That's fine. Yeah. Boomerang will not echo. Although I will not sing the song again. Do not worry. Because it wasn't really singing, but... That out there. Why not? Oh. Ooh. Celeste has unsubscribed from her ultimate. Okay, her healing salve is basically an ultimate. I'm almost giving up on killing you. It's not even like remotely necessary. Oh. Man, if we would have found that shield crash, I swear to God. Really don't need to do any of that. Pick this up. Wait, what? Okay, you're still bugged. Surprised that they didn't get that. So, that's not right. So, what this is doing, he's gaining 100% of our shields as shield. I bet you look back, that's exactly what that's gonna be. You bastard. Guess we're gonna have to kill you next turn. Or we just execute. I keep forgetting that. Dawnbreaker? Excuse me? That's good. Shinzo currently have? Scarl Chakram? Excuse me? No, we're going to deal absolute damage. Are any of these good? Oh, fuck. Are any of these good, he says. Why is he even looking at these? The chosen one has arrived. Luke cage me. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, be all shiny and shit. You're not gonna beat Shield Crash. What did I say? Like, our ulti doesn't do anything. Magic Mantle, I guess? Fuck it. Paragon of Focus. Nature's Might, excuse me. Anybody else carry the... Guess you could get rid of Rhea's Hourglass. Guess she could get rid of Rhea's Hourglass, and then we could pick up Nature's Might. Force of Nature, Hunker down, still looking pretty good, but I don't even know if that's necessary anymore. I mean, I guess it costs one more than Sacred Bulwark, and it's blue. It's the only thing that I'm looking at, but we already have to fit Shield Crash into there. Give me gold. AP? Sure. At this point, Shinzo just needs AP. Needs AP. You know what? Oh, we're gonna go straight into the final boss. I wanted to check something, but... Wouldn't surprise me. Final boss anyways. Solar Zenith? What? Upgrade one ability. Yes, please. Images up to 3 would be quite significant, but dual wield plus? Hello? Or Arcane Torrent, actually. Actually, you know what we should do for science? We should make sure that Boomerang Toss Plus doesn't echo. Aren't we good beta testers? Select one new artifact. We don't care. We're already set. 2 random abilities for a hero of your choice. We don't care. Scarl Sword. Oh my god. Nerfed my ass. Get rid of Dusty Witch Cap. We'll buy it. You know what? We don't need any other of this shit. We're going into there with 1,500. Remember when I told you that the balance is just a little bit off? Oh, wait, no, not you. Shit. You. How do we get you shield bash? Honestly, I think it's a secret pull. Yep. He's got all the protection. Otherwise, honestly, it's a bunch of... The shield bash goes on... you? Interesting. Are you the lowest health ally? I think Mose has less than you do. No. When we get Faith, we're going to shield ourselves. Armor, holy armor. Up. No, I actually don't think that's the deal. Only because she can just play her stuff onto him. In fact, if we're going to get rid of anything, it should probably be Light Flash for Moonray, simply because it also gives us Faith. You're an enemy that also has, like, you know, it gives us more money. 20 damage to all heroes at the end of the turn. I don't care. Gain immune upon taking direct damage. That's annoying. Apply 6 shock to all heroes at the start of the turn. Oh, what do? Gain stasis upon getting hit? Fucking annoying. I haven't fought this boss though, so I want to. God, this is gonna be the longest video of all. I told you these usually take me 2 hours. Shit, did we forget to... We bought Scarl's sword and didn't equip him. Why are you still here? What is this? Apply shock to all heroes at the start of the turn. Well, you didn't. Congratulations, sir. You played yourself. Juggernaut Aura. This. More shield. And you're actually going to soak half this damage. So let's just go ahead and like mitigate that anyways. Face race you. Yada yada yada. Just fucking do it, man. You know what? Just do it, man. You have no shield. I'm still gonna bash you. 24 health. Can this man die? Again, yes. If that elite had been dealing double damage, we probably would have died. But since they didn't, we lived. On taking direct damage. Now, does that actually work like Razar? And this shock is actually going to counteract that? Really only one way to find out? Do that to prime this. Okay. If it doesn't work, It does. That is not direct damage. Stop lying, game. Divine Shield. Well, gonna eat that. Take that. Dab. Dab. I also noticed that the background music is not quite appropriate. Kinda final badly. Okay, good news. We still have our ultimate here, despite everything breaking around us. Boomerang Plus does not go back to our hand. Good to know. Okay. Did you? Oh, at the end of the turn, and that's there. I can't scroll. How do I scroll? Josh, you never thought about this. No. I'm gonna taunt that, just reduce the AoE damage. That'll help everybody significantly. Dash. Boosh. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have so much spirit. Ready for this? This is blue. Looks pretty good. Oh man. I don't even know if we're supposed to have 15. Did it just stop giving them to us? Maybe. With Hourglass, you should have had this. You could have one-shot this. Gonna be a good healer. Don't hurt me, my healer. Doing something else besides shocking? Like, are you doing light damage? No. Yeah, you just don't work. Okay. This is good. Set that up. That's gonna offset the... You know what I'm trying to say. Bad stuff. You don't have Juggernaut Aura. That is a shame. One of these days. This is actually quite good for us. We're healthy. For now. Shinzo's fine. We're not really worried. I'd take that. We want that. Give us this for free. Okay. Juggernaut R is active. I'm not really scared. You're dead. This actually is a pretty intense fight. I'll point that out. This House of Mirrors me. guess. Do that. We really do have no damage, though. Celeste should have had the shield crash. It also would have been pretty frickin' pogged, I gotta say. Okay. Got the ward. Our shock also stopped working again. Maybe if you go past the 5 hits per turn, it just stops working. I'll have to take a look and see if that's specifically what happened. And, you destroyed it. Well, that was a pretty fun run. We absolutely smattered it. Apparently it's snooze control if enemies aren't dealing double damage. Who would have thought? It actually looks like this is this run. First time I did this, I went to details and it was... Oh no, it still is. The cards here come from your last adventure run. I guess they don't have a separate slot to store all these uses for Arena, which is okay, I suppose. Correct. And then these details seem to be correct. Mozebus dealing a fuck ton of damage. Seems about right. Otherwise, like, Celeste wasn't doing that badly, considerably. This is no surprise. Pretty good run. Anyways, that is a 2-hour video that I now have to cut up and possibly get out to you guys in time. It's probably actually not going to get out to you guys on Tuesday. We'll see how that works. Anyways, I will... any comments or feedback that you guys have, leave it down in the comments below. Any questions, concerns, comments, feedback. Otherwise, until next time, I'll catch you guys around.